In the world of The Witcher, there are countless monsters and creatures, some more powerful than others, some wielding magic effortlessly, and others capable of shape-shifting. The list goes on. Throughout the games, series, and books, we've encountered many of them, learning in detail how they operate and even uncovering their weaknesses. But have you ever paused for a moment to consider which of these beings would rank among the most formidable? I'm talking about creatures with powers far beyond average, making them incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to defeat. Today, we'll be diving into 5 such beings. I'll focus on the most notable ones you might already know, but I'll also explain why their powers and lethal abilities, both in combat and other areas, make them especially dangerous to face. Let's begin with a truly remarkable creature, a monster feared even by other vampires, so powerful that even a veteran witcher like Geralt would stand little chance against him. This ancient being appears in the Blood and Wine DLC and is genuinely terrifying. Of course, I'm talking about the Unseen Elder, a higher vampire with immortality and superhuman abilities like others of his kind. However, this vampire stands apart from the rest of his class for several reasons, making him one of the most powerful within the vampiric hierarchy. The first thing worth mentioning is his age. He's an ancient being, specifically 1,500 years old. He's more than just a vampire. He acts as a pillar and leader within the vampiric community, almost like a guardian between the human and vampire worlds. Even Regis and other vampires know he's not someone you want as an enemy. Facing him would be nearly suicidal. In our first encounter with him, he effortlessly wounds Geralt, leaving him severely injured with just a single attack. His attitude is cold and indifferent, and he kills anyone who irritates him or doesn't meet his standards, always with a calculated, savage instinct. As for his abilities, they're staggering. He's nearly invulnerable, able to heal rapidly, possesses superhuman speed, and can even become completely intangible. He's a killing machine in every sense. Considering his centuries of experience, immense strength, dexterity, and his authority over other vampires, it's safe to say he's one of the most dangerous creatures you could ever come across. His appearance is exactly what you'd expect from a 1,500-year-old vampire. Truly horrifying. The Ladies of the Wood are another group known for their immense power. These creatures, originally witches, live in a cabin deep in the swamps of Velen, known as Brues, Weavis, and Wispes. They serve as rulers, aiding the locals in times of hardship, but demanding blind obedience in return. They wield very powerful magic, which is different from the magic of mages. They draw their power from the earth and water, and their strength is tied to the land they inhabit. Apart from their horrifying appearance, they know and hear everything that happens in the forest and can even predict the future. While they might seem immortal at first glance, what's particularly curious is that they channel the magical energies of the swamp to amplify their strength and superhuman vitality. While they're not indestructible or the most powerful beings, they do pose a unique challenge when faced head-on. Djinns are another extremely powerful entity we encounter in the story. These beings can grant wishes and control reality effortlessly, bending it to their will. Djinns are, in essence, pure energy and are often associated with nature. The fact that they lack a physical form makes them particularly formidable. Beyond their reality-altering abilities, they inhabit different planes that humans have no access to. They can manipulate reality to their advantage and grant wishes, though these gifts often come with an unpredictable price for the wisher, leading to, well, less than ideal outcomes. Djinns can create illusions or even unleash natural disasters, making them exceptionally difficult to control, let alone confront. To add to their menace, they're incredibly intelligent and cunning, using their wits to deceive or manipulate those who summon them. Next, we have Gunter Odm, a mysterious character we meet in the Hearts of Stone expansion. At first glance, this person doesn't stand out at all. He wears simple clothes and appears rather unremarkable. However, beneath this ordinary exterior lies a being of tremendous and mysterious power. His origins are ambiguous, with Geralt speculating that he could be a djinn or even a demon. Personally, I'd lean toward the latter, given his deal-making habits and overall demeanor, but nothing is ever confirmed. His abilities are extraordinary. He can effortlessly manipulate reality. One of the most striking examples of this is when he freezes time to murder a peasant with a spoon in front of Geralt. Whether he truly stops time or uses some other trick, his powers are undeniable. Known as the Man of Glass, he is deceptive and dualistic in nature. He grants wishes like the djinn, but with a dark, twisted edge. For example, if you wished to never feel pain, he'd grant it, at the cost of all your emotions, turning you into an emotionless husk. His deals seem like bargains at first, but ultimately turn into curses, trapping his victims in worse situations than they started. Geralt manages to outwit him in his own game, but not through physical means, rather through intellect. We never fully see the extent of Odim's power, but it's clear he's far from someone you want to cross. His modus operandi is deeply demonic, seeking out souls he can manipulate into deals, leaving all his clients in much worse shape. And finally, there's the Golden Dragon, one of the most powerful creatures in the Witcher universe. Many view dragons as mere legends or stories, but their strength and intelligence are very real. Golden dragons in particular have the ability to take on human form, allowing them to blend seamlessly into society and manipulate events from behind the scenes. In their draconic form, they possess all the typical abilities: fire-breathing, immense strength, flight, and even some magical powers. Additionally, their draconid nature makes them extremely difficult to kill. They're resistant to most forms of physical attack, but what sets them apart is their intelligence. They aren't mindless beasts, but highly cunning creatures. It's not just brute force that makes an enemy truly dangerous. It's their control over reality, their magic, and their vast knowledge, all of which dragons have in spades. And those are 5 incredibly powerful creatures we've encountered throughout the Witcher series. Of course, there are plenty more, and even stronger beings than these, but I think those will be fun to explore in another video. So, tell me what you think. Which creature do you believe is the most powerful in this universe? If you want to see more content like this, or a part 2, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.